Yo. How's it going? Happy Monday. Ooh, I'm slow to wake up today. Got my coffee. I was just making a thumbnail. Just want the teaser. Pull it up. Boop, 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 boop. This one's the Austin VOD, where they were, the dude had like a 4-0 record holding his own site, a 0-8 record retaking. Yo, Volve! Thank you so much for the tier 3. Hey Woohoojin, is 400 DPI and 0.84 cents high? What do you think? What do you think is my answer to that question that you just asked? Where was this? SMH. Failed the rule of cool, chat. I invoked the rule of cool and Nerd XDK said no thank you. Yeah, 1 week after seeing his next response. Not cool. I hope you regret your words and your deeds. Oh, I forgot to start the music. What's the song name? That song is called Sunrise 2 by Woohoojin. You can't find it anywhere except the start of the Woohoojin stream. No shuffle. We voted on this, Thyrob. We voted on this. The viewers agree that it's nice to have consistent audio. Hello, Hoojin. Can I send a weird request mod mail? I don't know, man. I don't run the mod mail. Don't be surprised if you get a fat timeout if you're wasting their time, though. They get so many mod mail tickets. Did you ever do a full album one day? No shot. Zero T, thank you for the 6-month prime. Yeah, music theory cut, not happening. I am not talking music theory. You guys can't even accept the basic rules when it comes to aim training. You want me to try and explain like a tritone substitution? I'm gonna have questions in chat for the next 78 years. Woohoojin, I know you said that you can just play like an F sharp scale over the C chord root. It doesn't sound good. If your VOD approval expires for you when the raffle, do you submit that VOD again, or is anything else to continue that approval? I never understood this question. Are you like submitting a VOD and then just not playing Valorant? Like, you mean you don't have a new game? It doesn't make sense to me. You made a sign you're going to try to bring to the Tokyo Masters crowd. You got tickets? You piece. You didn't invite me? That's still really cool. Dude, the timings of the games are so tough for me. I only saw the first game of the NRG series last night. Spoilers. If you don't want spoilers for the event, click away now. Okay. Oh, shit. NRG swiped them. Wow. I can't believe Naughty came back on Lotus. I tuned out after 6-0. So it was time for bed. Wow. I mean, this is what happens when the EU team loses the Friday event to the NA team. NA just shows up. At the DRX game. Oh. What? EG2 owed them? Oh my god! 35? What? This guy went up 7-0? What? Oh my god, is NA actually good at a video game right now? I don't want to jinx it. But that's crazy. Ooh, this is a hype game as well. Rare NA moment. It's true. It is rare. How do I view the other groups? Like, what? Oh, no. Have teams already qualified for playoffs? Yeah, okay, never mind. There's not other groups. It's just Loud Team, Liquid Fnatic, and Paper Rex are already in the playoffs. Got it. Damn. EG is in. Which an esports team win? That's not the way I envision myself burning my money if I become the famous rich streamer. I think I would probably burn my money by making the reward for getting coaching like exorbitantly ridiculous. When, not if. It's not that simple. I appreciate your confidence, but we'll see. If you have a VOD you'd like to get it reviewed, head over to the discord.gg/woohoojing, go to the raffle submissions channel, click the enter raffle button. In order to enter the raffle, you need an approved VOD. To get an approved VOD, you got to read all the rules in the VOD review rules and requirements channel. Then once you read all those rules, you got to record a VOD that follows all of those rules and submit it in the VOD submissions channel. Then it'll be reviewed by my moderation team. And if it follows all of the rules, it'll get approved and you'll be able to enter the raffles in the raffle submissions channel. If you miss Rankdle, I'm about to do it. I was just opening the raffle first. Do, do, do.
From Jett operator. Oh.
They got 3 up, let's go.
You got this. I believe in you.
Toxins going up. Spike planted.
Okay.
Nice. He's heaven.
Yeah, it's an opposite.
Jett heaven. Jett or ramen, I don't know.
My god, this guy will not shut up.
Nice. 10 bullets.
10 bullets? This guy comped 10 bullets. When's the last time you've needed 11 bullets to win a 1v1? This is the easiest plat guess of my life. I'm not gonna lie. The shots are good.
You don't have a lot of time.
Go, 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 go.
Nice.
You have time. Yeah, we have time.
Pick it up, please.
Yeah,
After
yeah.
you.
It could be higher. I just don't want to admit that it could be higher. Do you feel? It actually mattered? Oh, really? I didn't even pay attention.
Pick it up.
Let's see.
You don't have a lot of time.
Okay, so I would argue that with 10 bullets, you wouldn't take the fight this way. And therefore, it wouldn't have mattered.
Go, go, go.
Nice.
Anyways,
Fine.
clean.
Yeah, we have time.
Pick it up, please.
Yeah,
After
yeah.
you.
I'll go with plat. Yeah, thank God I guess low. That guy is so annoying. If you're that dude in the back seat, you gotta shut up. Let your friends learn. People don't comment much on your rank. Well, if you paid attention, you'd notice that those were Discord Daniels, because there was not comms happening on the left side of the screen. Post nerf chamber. Okay, that can happen. I've been there.
What the fuck? You didn't die from doing
10
that?
seconds left.
Out of charges.
5 seconds.
I have the spike.
One enemy remaining.
Whoa.
Did everyone
You guys suck. You guys suck at the game. You both swing him and you're platinum? Ridiculous.
Guys, mid rush, please. help
But
me,
that
please.
flick, yeah, the platinum players be like, but look at his aim.
Mid, Jett's already, Jett's already really far mid. They're going for A. Kill Jett, nice.
Spike down mid.
I will never legitimately try to guess those clips. I will always guess bronze and embarrass you platinum players in chat for being that bad. You guys gotta wake up.
Spike's here. Oh shit, we're fucked. Oh yeah, we're definitely fucked.
Okay, now this one's bronze, right? That guy just took 7 swipes of his mouse pad to do a 180. That chamber didn't even shoot back. Got all of our abilities on the last round of the half. And then instead of ulting this guy, we just peek him.
Holy shit. Holy
Surely this is bronze. Hey! Hey! Cha-ching! Right, Odin. It was bronze. Oh my goodness. Odin, you good? Odin is not good. What the hell? Odin's hype, I got it right. You're right. He's like, holy shit. Hoojing, he got 3 stars. What a clutch. Ignite MMO, thank you for the 5-month prime. Chris David, thank you for the prime. Zolaz, thank you for the prime. And Evano, thank you for the prime. So many primes. Elliot. Drop the VOD. Oh, do you not have the new username yet? Oh, streamer mode enabled. Ooh. Raze bind? Oh, baby. You must understand, Elliot. I set the bar high for Raze players. Your top 500 Overwatch player? Oh, shit. What the hell are you doing in Diamond? This is unacceptable. Oh, well, you're Ascendant 1. That is acceptable. How are you losing these games? I mean, you're cooking, but at the same time, you're also like not cooking. You know what I mean? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's figure this out. Because if you're top 500 Overwatch, you've already got a lot of the hard stuff to acquire in FPS games. Like, you're probably calm in high pressure scenarios. Your aim technique is almost certainly good. So why the hell are you this lowly rated? Let's take a look. Let's take a look.
Yup.
Overwatch doesn't require aim. That's like saying Valorant doesn't require aim. And now let's go onto the VOD. And I'm going to start timing people out who keep having that pointless debate.
Hey, what's up? I'm gonna play hookah first round. You wanna double up with me, Sage?
I'm gonna wall and go on my wall.
You gonna wall it? Alright, I'm gonna play it then. Someone else will play B.
If I'm gonna play hookah, I'll just wall along.
Okay, okay. Works. Double it up. I'm gonna play under after they take hookah.
I don't know about you guys, but I didn't follow that at all. Oh, one sec. Timeout's coming out. This is, you guys got to stay on topic. On topic. All right. Wait, what was the pre-round? I'm deaf.
If I'm gonna play hookah, I'll just wall along.
Okay, okay. Works. Double it up. I'm gonna play under after they take hookah.
You're going to play under after they take hookah. Okay.
Sure.
Okay, okay.
I would have almost certainly flanked. Allow me to elaborate. Boop, boop, boop. Jett, Sage, Sky, Raze, Viper. Raze, Viper. Jett, Sky, Sage. Okay, so here's the enemy team composition. And you'll notice this team has no trip very quickly. And so if you push out short like this, you're highly likely to find like a straight up duel, which is generally speaking going to favor your frenzy at the ranges that you can find here. And it saves you from the pain of you're rotating through CT, and when you get right here, your A players have both died and they plant the bomb, and you've got to play retake into like a Sage wall CT or something like really annoying. On bind, it's usually pretty helpful to have a flanker. And this scenario, it seems pretty intuitive for me to want to flank.
Backside already.
Yeah, because as you see, your teammates are dying before you show up anyways. Sort of exactly like that. And so now you're practically just playing retake, which is annoying. Oh, you're better. Won't they anticipate that? It doesn't matter. Recognize that being able to anticipate something isn't the end of the world. Because you know what? The enemy team's anticipating someone to retake from CT in this way. So what? That Sky that we just fought totally anticipated someone coming U-Haul. We still killed her. It's not the end of the world if they expect a potential threat and you're there. Okay? That's fine. sometimes even if they know something's happening, it's fine. Like we knew they were hitting A, but we didn't just win the round because we knew that. In fact, we're losing the round right now. So doing something predictable isn't necessarily bad.
Last player standing.
Yeah, tough.
Let's try.
Let's see, double O, thank you for the prime. Pawn to E4, so predictable.
Alright, I like that plan. I'll go with pass. Left or right?
Right side, I'm in a knife.
Okay, shotgun round. We have a rule here on the Discord server for Raze VODs, and that rule goes as follows. If a talking banana can do a satchel that you just tried better than you, first try, then you're not a Raze main. Because I am really bad at satchels. However, I would give myself non-zero odds to do one better than what you just did. So we're about to find out. Hey, thanks, Riot. Okay. Now, if I don't hit it, we get to keep watching your VOD. But if you have another bad satchel later in the VOD, we pull this rule up again. Now, given what that satchel looks like, I would say you're in trouble. I would be shocked if you have a significant amount of custom hours with your satchels after seeing that. The hell is that?
I promise I'll get him. Might take down a city block.
Here's like my
along the
crosshair.
way. Hey, a win's a win.
Yeah, I probably would have. I generally see people do it from further back, but I'll do it from right here. No problem. Hey, you guys ever just use a huge dot?
Satchel out. Satchel out.
I bonked my head. I bonked my head. I bonked my head. I'd say you survive. You survive. You're lucky that I'm not Ray 4C.
My ult's ready. Satchel out. Satchel out.
It took me 2 tries.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
That's probably worse. I think I need to delay my second satchel more there.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
Ooh, and then a bit lower. Ooh.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
Ooh. Okay, anyways. I don't think you've done this for more than 10 minutes. What I'm doing right now. I don't think you've done this.
Satchel
Sure
out.
doesn't look like you've done this.
Satchel out.
Oh my goodness, I suck.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
That satchel's too early.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
Ooh.
Satchel out.
Oh, I suck.
Satchel out.
Okay, anyways. Back to your VOD.
Oh, nothing. I'm going B.
Let's fucking do this shit. Drop eco.
Maybe he didn't want to push that far. Well, then he should have used one satchel. Bro doesn't need 2 satchels to round this first quarter.
Oh, nothing. I'm going B.
Let's fucking do this shit. Drop eco.
What?
People will get.
Coming over here.
Viper's left side.
Easy.
Nice. Nice.
Dead.
We have spikes down long.
Yeah, people are coping hard. Raze is one of the hardest movement agents in the game. And if you main her and your movement isn't clean, I'm going to call you out on it. Because what's the goddamn point? Why are we maining a movement agent and not putting in the time to get clean movement?
We got wall bang. We got wall bang.
We can set up a cross if they come short and just won't clear if you want. Time lapse. I hear short.
Oh, that's a Raze player. Okay, let's talk about this nade. What's it doing? Best case scenario. Best case scenario. What's this nade doing? Delaying. Really? I feel like best case they're all AFK and the nade blows up and kills them all. Now, reasonably best case, they're super hard rushing, like incredibly quickly, faster than the average diamond lobby, and this nade splits them up. That would be super best case, where there's some people who are already past it, realistically speaking. So they're like up here. That would be lit because you'd split up the team. However, that's unlikely here on this timing. And I think you could just check. And then if they're pushing, you can nade and fight the guys who are split up. So a little jump spot would have been really useful here before just wasting our nade. It's very common on this map for the Raze nade to be used to deny plant. So, for example, as you're getting rushed and you fall back here and you fall out here. So then you hear the plant and you like throw a nade like this and you satchel up truck like this. Like this is a pretty common pattern. You said you watch a lot of Jing. Jing does this pretty frequently where he'll... How does he throw the nade to deny? Is it bouncing off this wall? Yeah. He throws a nade like that. I don't like that you're nading with no info. Audio is not info. There's like two types of info. Hard info and soft info. And you only have soft info right now and you're burning a nade off of it. I don't like that. I want you mostly using nade off hard info, which is you know the precise location of an enemy. So for example, when they start planting the bomb, that's hard info because you know where they are. Right now you hear a footstep and that's pretty vague. That's, you know, it's this general area, but you don't know if they're rushing forwards. You don't know if they're going to fall back. Your nade isn't going to give you guaranteed info here. A footstep is too vague. It just gives you like a general direction. That there is an enemy in this general direction. Our footstep sounds not precise. It doesn't tell us what's going on. Like, what would you rather... Are you going to argue here? Let's say you're here and you hear a footstep. And then let's compare that to you have a literal cipher cam right here and it can see right here. Which one's better? Does it make sense that the cipher cam is better? You get way more info than one footstep. You get to see how many of them are there. Are they rushing? Who's there? Is it the lurker? Is it the whole team? That information is very, very useful to decide if I want to burn a nade here. Anyways, we need too early. Tough. Then we get rushed. Even tougher. Yeah, bomb being planted is hard info because who the hell's planting the bomb while they're hitting the other site, you know? Like, bomb plant means they're definitely hitting this site. So right here is where the nades should be coming out. Right now, as they're planting, this is where it's broken. And also, this is why Jing plays more showers than he does U-Haul. So the enemy team, they're using this sage wall. Very common. And what's common on this map is you maintain showers control and then you deny plant from here. And the strategy sort of to counter that is you sage wall and plant real quick before they can break it and fall back. Well, what happens is they sage wall, they go to plant, you nade, and then while your nade's denying the plant, you break the wall. And now their wall's broken. They stopped planting and they're like, oh shit. We don't have any showers control. The wall's broken. We can't plant now. And you've got like crazy advantage here. So defense is all about trading utility. And the way you used your nade for what you got back was terrible. And your nade is a super strong ability. So we ended up using our nade for almost no value. They used their nade Sage Slow to get full control of U-Haul. And what do we have to show for all of our util? Like nothing. We don't even have showers. Hell, they have showers. Jett's there. Oh, well, she's dead. It's lit. Oh my goodness. That Raze is trolling.
Showers dead?
I'm Viper. What are you on Viper?
I killed Jett showers.
I've dug. They're both main. One might be behind ball.
How do you counter the guy that pushes showers late and you're focused on site? Depends on the situation. Clean.
Nice.
Nice, good job.
Good job.
Like you could stop me.
All you gotta understand is no strategy is 100% conversion. Nothing wins every time. Radiant players are the best at being content with that. Radiant players will just ignore threats that are totally possible, but unlikely, immediately, without worrying about it. Bronze players will be terrified of those threats and will instead play too safe and convert rounds way less often.
We really need that round.
Like on the two ends of the extreme.
Gotta work on my hygiene. Just chill, bro. Just chill.
So in certain scenarios, I probably would tuck showers and I wouldn't even care about the late showers there. And if they come, I just die to them and lose the round. That's fine.
Yo, just flash it.
Other rounds, I would be worried about it contextually, and I'd probably hard clear it.
We smoke here and we can fight for the orb. I'll take it.
Win Radiant by playing like a moron, I understand. No. Taking calculated risk. There's no /S in your message, so I'm taking you seriously right now. No. It's by understanding the likelihood of potential threats and shrugging off ones that are pretty unlikely. That's, if anything, that's smart. Not moronic. I hope you understand that. You mean you play in a corner no one should be in? I challenge you to tier 3 and show up to the in-houses and realize how dumb what you just said is. Try that shit against me or JG and notice we pretty much will always know where you are anyways.
They take lamps. I don't know. You can just remote them and fucking kill their asses.
Where's the guy left? Hookah, one hookah. Raze hookah.
It looks sounds like defaulting.
Wait, sky showers.
I've got your trail.
I'll fight with you if you want.
Yeah, no, it's fair, chat. I'll give him a tier 3. Who did I time out? S ... Well, how am I supposed to give that a tier 3? Does anybody have their mention? Oh, wait, I can just hit mention like this, right? Yeah. We'll give him the tier 3 for the week. Put your money where your mouth is, buddy. Where'd our nade go? You piece. You just hucked it.
Raze hookah.
You just hucked it short. Our most powerful ability.
It looks, sounds like defaulting.
Mid, sky showers.
I've got your trail.
This is Brad. This was a problem Brad used to have. For new viewers to the stream, I think he's Ibashi #time now. He doesn't play much Valorant anymore. But Brad used to be an Iron player that I coached to Ascendant, and he mained Raze while doing that. And Brad had this huge problem in the earlier ranks where he would just huck his nade. And I invented a term where we classify the nade into two types. There'd be lazy nades, and there'd be like info nades. And right now you're throwing pretty much only lazy nades, which is fine. Sometimes lazy nades are totally valid. Like for example, the common one that I called him out on was if you're satcheling out B main, Brad would always lazy nade market and then satchel out because he'd be worried about the market threat. But I call him out on that. I'd be like the fourth time in a row, why are we still nading market? They're probably not there. You think they're just sitting market waiting for your nade the fourth time? They'd be like, yeah, but what if they are? And I'd be like, it's kind of a waste of the nade. They might be, but your nade would be nice to have. And so Brad went on this whole arc where I forced him to throw no lazy nades. And that was around here. We got up to around here. And then I allowed lazy nades again. And shocker, there were almost none in his gameplay after that because he recognized how powerful it was to hold the nade. Using the nade like this is so low conversion.
I'll fight with you.
The problem is when you watch really high level players, sometimes they'll throw a nade like that and it'll look lazy to you and it'll look smart to me. And the line is really hard to draw. Is it info nade? Nading off of hard information. Like you know a precise location of an enemy before throwing the nade.
140 to Sage.
Yeah, tough.
I'm gonna run up fast and to go ahead and fight.
This guy wanna
Faster.
That's like showers.
Okay. Okay. Peace. Let them come out a bit. Look at your nade damage. Or lack thereof, I should say. Just did it again. You're just hucking this thing. Why? What's the rush to contest A short here? You've got full showers control. How the hell are they going to take A site from you right now? The only way they're taking A site is if you leave showers and fight them over here and die. Put yourself in their shoes. You come out onto site and it's like empty and you're like, okay, site's clear. Your teammate comes to plant and then your ass fucking nades Ferrari peeks out and fights. It's so much better. It's so much better. Or of course, if you're Jing, he's probably satching out showers to flank from behind. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if we're being real, off this orb, Jing is... There's a non-zero chance Jing is over here at this point, and this is good too. So I don't want to discount this option as well. I think, yeah, your nade went through the TP.
Okay. Can you... Yeah.
Holy cow, we're still playing A. Wait. Elliot. This... Did he screw up the animation cancel, chat? I think he did. Do you know how to animation cancel the ult? I'm pretty sure you ulted too early. Aren't you supposed to? You're supposed to ult right before the second satchel. But instead, he ulted here.
Satchel out. Here comes the party. My ult's ready.
I think it did work. You can do both? Okay, I'm not a Raze man. That's why I'm asking.
Satchel out. Here comes the party. Ult's ready.
Now let me try the other timing. Does it matter that much? If you're a Raze main, why wouldn't you do it perfectly?
Here comes the party. My ult's ready.
I think it's the same timing.
Satchel out. Here comes the party. Ult's ready. Here comes the party. My ult's ready.
Oh my goodness. Whoa, whoa, that was slower. We're gonna check the facts. We're gonna check the facts. All right, who can we trust? Who can we trust? Gray FPS would be good if he has a... Flights would also be good, yeah. It's not time-stamped.
My quality is utter dog shit. It's so bad it picks up the...
Raze alt animation cancel. Let's Google it. What? Oh, Pog. Honestly, cancel Reddit. I'm down. Is Dopeye awake? At Dopeye. Is he live? Dopeye would know. Live? He's not live. We all at Dopeye real quick. Yeah, I know about the Reddit protest. I've already uninstalled Reddit. I haven't been on it in 4 days now. And I don't plan on opening it. I am pretty sure you need to animation cancel it. From just what I'm feeling in game here.
Here comes the party.
That feels like more delay
Satchel out. Here comes the party. My ult's
than that. Like that felt like it shoots roughly half a second faster.
Satchel out. Here comes the party. My ult's ready. Satchel out. Here comes the party. My ult's ready.
I am pretty sure it's faster. Please hope I's asleep. So I'm about to clip. I'm spam clicking there to shoot it. I just clipped it. We're getting to the bottom of this. Nickelodeon. Most of Victor's YouTube should be awake. You can time those. Source, my posts are automatic. Okay.
Satchel out. Here comes the party.
So this one's early ult.
Satchel out.
I'm not listening to a silver player in chat. You gotta understand. I'm just gonna check. Yeah. Okay. All right, we got to line up the clips. So specifically, we're going to look for when I send the second satchel on both. Just like right here. Okay. And then in this clip, like right here. Yeah. Look how synced those are. Okay, you agree? Look how synced the hand coming out is for the second satchel. These are like the same time now. Agreed? And now I'm spam left clicking the ult. The animation cancel comes out earlier. You see? It's coming out at least 200 milliseconds earlier. Yeah. Played in slow motion? Sure. Do. It's like not even close though.
Satchel out. Here comes the party. Ult's ready.
Oh my goodness. My mouse went to the other PC and I started clicking. I've got software that lets my mouse move over to my streaming PC. There we go. Gotta turn that off.
Satchel out. Here comes the party. My ult's ready. Here comes the party. Ult's ready.
It feels so much slower. It feels so much slower. Unless you have over 100 Raze games in chat now, I'm going to ignore your takes. The animation cancel is real tech. And it feels faster. It was faster in my arbitrary test. I will admit this is not scientifically sound of a study. But this is real tech that the best Raze mains in the world use. Recommend you learn. And so I would be surprised. What is the animation cancel though? So you're supposed to ult right before the second satchel. Do we trust feel now? No, we looked at the recording and the animation cancel was faster. What are you talking about? How much time do you want me to waste on this? I just don't understand why we aren't using the animation cancel. That's it. Sorry, you missed the /s. Oh, no problem. I'll see you in an hour. All right.
I'm going. I'm gonna fight outside Luca. I'm gonna need this. Can we go?
He did say he didn't know you could animation cancel. Interesting. Here we go. Timestamp 205. Thank you.
You can either pull out your rocket before you jump from the first satchel, or you can bring it out right before you throw your second satchel. Doing it these two ways will cancel the long rocket animation. Whichever way you do it doesn't make a difference in distance. I just think pulling it out right before your second satchel looks better.
True. So you have to pull it out specifically when?
Before you throw your second satchel, before you have decent movement. When triple rocket boosting, you can either pull out your rocket before.
Okay, before jumping. What did we do? That's close. Like you'll notice in the flights clip, he's got the ult all the way out.
When triple rocket boost,
you see? Before jumping. And then his ult is fully registered and then he pops the satchel. In our clip, we are already jumping right now. And we're already popping our satchel. Notice our ult has not been fully pulled out at this point. Yeah, ulting later also gives you more time on the ult timer. So there's no reason to ult earlier. Not gonna lie. It's almost certainly better to do it for the second satchel. One, it's gonna be more consistent because the timing for it is very clear. And two, you get more time on the ult. And also it looks cooler. And what type of Raze main doesn't want to look cool?
I'm going.
Ulting first makes you move slower, giving you less momentum when satcheling. I would probably say that's not true if Flights doesn't point that out. And Flights demonstrates right here. He pulls out his ult early, as you can see. And he hits the same satchel. Do you see? He hits the same exact satchel by pulling it out early, Mr. Gold player in chat. So I don't think it affects your momentum like you are arguing it does. Because Flights just did the same exact satchel, one pulling it out early and one pulling it out after the second or before the second satchel. All right, let's keep watching.
Nice. Good round, guys. Good round. Okay. Someone wants to help our kid.
Ooh.
No shot.
Yo. We've been off topic for 15 minutes. VOD. VOD. I got my eyes on you guys.
We're not long.
You'll have your discussion elsewhere in the Discord. And we just take a second dry fire. It's such an inconsistent way to hold a short. One sec. Trying to get the last word in. Cringe. This is tough. All right, let me see the clip.
Cutting through.
Does he end up going across there? Yeah, no, he ults after the satchel. He's doing the animation cancel. Yep. It's exactly what I was suggesting you should be doing.
Nothing. Yeah, these BSB guys.
I've got your trail.
Two more.
Yeah, and then his ult's up for an extra like 3 seconds. This is what you were trying to copy? Well, there you go. Checkmate, gold chatters. Okay, back to our VOD though. This is bad. This is bad. I think your rank is overinflated from your Overwatch skill with the way you're playing Valorant. It's like you're not playing Valorant. This type of positioning is like you're used to high time to kill. There's just no reason to cross in front like this when you can cross behind if you really want to cross to the left side of A. It's 5v3. I don't want to give any dry aim duels in a 5v3 unless, like, if Sky was right next to us, this is lit, of course. It's 2v1. But this is really bad. Doobie Dobby, thank you for the tier 1. Dry aim duels are really good in certain scenarios, but not in these scenarios. You see what Brimstone just did as well? Like, why is Brimstone doing that? Doesn't he look like a goofball?
60 on Sky.
You lose the round? Oh, God. I say a good rule of thumb on Raze is you should be doing at least 1.5 per round, honestly. Like, if you're not playing in super high elo. Because Raze util is so broken for damage. Oh, shit. Okay. Let me try and give you the right mindset that'll make you avoid doing these types of peaks. So it doesn't really matter what the numbers are unless you're in a huge numbers disadvantage, then this mindset doesn't apply. But think of it as I need to control some space to win this round. Because you don't want to just give up all the space. Oh, it's 5v3, great. It's checkmate. I'll go stand and spawn and stay alive. This is bad. This is a bad strategy. And I think we can all agree on that. So you want to control, I'm going to argue, this space. If you maintain a short control, you're probably winning the round because you got a guy showers. So you don't need this space. It's fine if they have that space. And it's about finding which space is the easiest for you to control and still results in winning the round. So if it's easier for you to control this space alongside it, well, then you should do that because that still wins the round and it's easier, apparently. But in this scenario, it's almost certainly easiest to play like a pixel angle from here for info and call your teammate to peek off of your contact. And so they peek you, you take a shot on swing, they look at you, your teammate swings out, shoots at them, and then you re-swing. This type of thing is going to convert this nearly every time. And it lets you control the space. And so I would just hold that. I wouldn't do anything more until something changes. I could literally stand here for the next 40 seconds and take my free round win. Like, there's no reason to take more space. We're winning. I'm just going to control my space. And this can happen even in 5v5. Sometimes you don't need to do anything. We go back. Yeah, like right here. Right here, I find it so high conversion to just chill. I might even consider just rotating with Sky towards B, since we're really underrepresented over there. But I'm not going to contest space alone at this point. Refan 834, thank you for the tier 3. I'm trying to think of ways we can put it into your brain so you don't make this mistake. Like, we have to rewire how you approach decision making in general, and then this decision shouldn't even register as like an option, if that makes sense. All right, let's keep watching. You throw that round. You take orb. Trainer Gyms, thank you for the prime. Oh yeah, reminder, it's weekday again. In-houses coming at you on today is Monday. Mondays and Wednesdays are open to all ranks. And specifically, I've worked with the Neat Queue devs. It's going to prioritize players who haven't played yet today. So the people who pop the first lobby are unlikely to pop future lobbies until everyone gets a turn. So if you show up to this, it's very likely you'll get to play a game with me and JG. and get some good practice in, because I will be tryharding. So will he. Tuesdays and Thursdays, Ascendants and up get priority. Fridays, Immortals and up. But Mondays and Wednesdays, literally every rank. Equal odds. Okay.
Playing back.
Do you want to fight lamps together?
Just try and wait.
126
Nice. Rumpus, thank you for the 3 months. Look, the first nade you throw with hard info. The literal first nade. This is the first time you've naded with hard info and you got a kill.
Nice.
Behind you, Ben. Behind you. Up.
You have ult?
Tough.
Let's like B. Oh, man.
149, nice. 149. We have red on.
So the moment you die, you do notice this eventually, but I'm sad you didn't notice it quickly enough. Zhao Zhu, thank you for the 2 months. The moment you die, you should be holding tab to check your Sage Res status. And then you should notice that you've got it, because you need somebody to stay in the teleporter. If they all come out of the teleporter right now, she can't res you because the door is going to close and she's going to have to walk across the whole map. And I think that just happened. No, it just happened. It didn't matter, but yeah, you're too slow to recognize you got Sage Res and you can't get resed. Yes, in-houses are tier 3s only.
A short?
That's because our rules are relatively strict and it's hard to enforce them if people aren't paying to play.
Let's just put 3 on A. Let's make A our strong side and we'll just heavily control A short. That's where we're losing.
Like we've run a league for the in-houses. We get custom like art drawn for all the teams that are participating. It's pretty high effort from our end. Andy Mian Risen, thank you for the 2-3.
Here we can smokes for this. We can have slows too if you want.
Yeah, my team played in the league yesterday. We got 13-1'd.
If you call flashes and stuff, I'll absolutely swim up you.
Have you ever tried to open it to anyone? No, because I care about my mods. We already get a ton of mod mails just from tier 3s. And you got to understand, there's 70,000 people in this Discord. If we open it to everyone, we would burn money. Like I'd have to hire dedicated mods. Night Striker, thank you for the 2-month prime. Cons, thank you for the prime. Jimbo Rat with the 25. Gift to someone who promises to join the in-house queue today.
I'm gonna go fight hookah.
All right, Pen Flash, you're in charge.
I'm gonna go fight hookah.
Sage and Raze.
Bro, you look like such a Raze noob. You look like such a Raze noob. Do you pay your mods? I do.
God fucking damn it, dude.
Damn, you're mad about it too. I'm not a fan of generally this boombot is really necessary to push through this teleporter. But you want to gather recon. But I think you already have. Wait, your KO knives. Yeah, so the knife tag's nothing. So this is almost certainly just a default wall they're throwing from the other side. Fuck you, pay your mod. Zendikar, you're one of my highest paid mods.
I'm gonna go fight hookah.
Sage and Raze.
Yeah, and I guess right here it doesn't make sense to me that you're not laser focused on that guy in hookah. An EU's playing the houses, yes. There's also an EU queue. Man, the Raze mechs are so bad. EUQ active? I'll tell you exactly how active it is. When did these guys last play a game? Let's see. Oh my god, they're posting so many memes in here. These guys are playing Gartic phone with one another. How do I see like when the games were played? I don't even know. I can show you how many games they have played. Here's the leaderboard for the EU players. Some of the players on top have over 40 games. If we sort by just games played, let's see. The most active players have over 100 games. Okay.
They only really commit when they get killed and stuff. So.
Get out of my way.
Go.
This is good. I like this rotation timing.
Shower.
Bombs be sure.
Okay, this is bad. No, what is this? Oh. So this is really good. You come out. It's really bad to maintain this line of sight with hookah with this stinger because that fight just sucks for you. What I'm probably looking to do here is one of two things. I'm either going to try and get inside the tube. Ruffle, thank you for the tier 3. Thank you so much for your support. I think if you're in the tube, you're pretty shielded from their Raze nade. And I'm going to try and nade outside hookah as they're coming out, if that makes sense. And like Ferrari peek with my satchel. So as they're dropping out hookah, I'm going to try and get a nade that pops down here and I'll like satchel out. And they're probably in a ton of trouble.
Bombs be
You look really lost. You look like really lost.
Jett's trying to come long.
Jett hit or
Do you ever consume one-on-one coaching like you do with JPC with a viewer? Yes, and I do it every Saturday for one lucky tier 3. Let's watch attack.
no, I can take hookah with my stuff. You save yours for sight. Alright, are we ready to go? Can we pop flash out and go?
Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Wait. Your calling is great. You asked for the team to pop flash out, but then you just went. The pop flash just came. You died and then it flashed.
Pop flash out and go.
Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate.
One.
Yeah, you gotta wait for the pop flash. You even said, yeah. This guy's ready to support you.
Elbow, one mid side.
Bad entry round from you. You took hookah well, but then you jumped out way too early, and that's on you. You called for the pop flash, which is S tier. He was laser focused on Sky's pop flash. Really? But we jumped out before that too, no?
Alright, are we ready to go? Can we pop flash out and go?
Yeah. Oh, that's
What do you mean laser focused on Sky's pop flash?
Alright, are we ready to go? Can we pop flash out and go?
Yeah. Oh, that's
You're telling me right here he recognized Sky died and made the split second decision to jump out hookah? Contextually? I don't believe that. I don't think the dude's that aware. I think you guys are coping him right now. I'm pretty sure he just swung after calling for a pop flash. Kerm, thank you for the 5 months. You didn't notice guy died. Yeah, but you didn't jump out early because you're like, oh, no pop flash, right? You just noticed teammate died.
One elbow.
Oh, man, the flash goes so close to perfect timing. Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, I think we take showers or.
Yeah, Pandex, good point. So it's the entry's job to enter site, but it's also the initiator's job to make sure that you don't have to deal with a crazy off angle hold when you first enter site, which is unfortunately exactly what you just faced. And then it's the controller's job to make sure that you don't jump out into a very basic crossfire. Like this elbow guy has a teammate rotating from CT to swing you. And so the controller should be dropping smokes. And as these flash and smokes drop, that's when you want to come out. Okay. So your job as entry is to figure out that timing and come out on that timing. Sometimes you'll want to, like, of course, satchel into more interesting angles. Your timing here is way off. Let's just watch next round.
Yeah, I'll just save this orb.
Okay, we get an orb.
One lens.
Oh, why did we do that?
One lens.
If we just wanted to cross short to go get the other orb, couldn't we just rotate this way?
1 HP, addicted, 145.
Alright. Now we're gonna just cut noise, we're gonna go outside. Nice.
One more. Let's go plan.
Just go plan. 4 money. You can just up shower or some.
That's it.
Ah, you just died. That's your peak? You just died.
I just make sure to follow my dog, guys. That's it.
If they are top truck right now, their head is right here at the tip of my banana. It's probably not an op on round 3, Saul, unless you're facing JG. But just crosshair placement wise, we just lost. Be very careful. So there's two roles. Okay. There's first contact and there's entry frag. And right now you're playing both, and that's not good. It's not good. You are unarguably the entry fragger on this team composition because we have absolutely no second duelist. And so you do not want to dry peek the first angles because you need to be alive when it's time to hit the site. Both KO and Sky are infinitely more expendable than you right now because they cover each other. If KO dies, it's not that big of a deal. You still have Sky Flash. If Sky dies, it's not that big of a deal. You've got KO Flash. If Raze dies, who the hell is taking space out onto site? Nobody. There's nobody in the comp that can do that. So in this team comp, you cannot play first contact. I've got a video on this, Ked. So I'd recommend you just doink that. Let's see who Jim first contact. Man, it's old. I think it's a really old video. Jim. Look at me. I can't even find my own videos. I don't even know which intro has got it. It's just Jett Ascent, yeah. I'd have to go to my VOD's channel to find this thing, man. What did I name it? Jump peak to for up. I pulled up a tens clip when I was demonstrating this. Entry like a radiant. Did I name it that? Is that a video? No, what are you talking about? You're just guessing. Man, look at me. I upload too many videos, chat. It is a Jett Ascent VOD. That's what we know for sure. Playlists. Jett coaching. The gameplay I'm watching? Nope. Bro, I swear, people be... Nope. So that laziness there... Nope. Just make a new channel. This is what I'm saying. I just gotta pull up the tens VOD at this point. I upload too many videos, man. Different skills at play here. Let's E/. The old intro. Oh my god. It's not this one. Man, I'm not gonna find it. There's too many. My favorite. Yeah, here we go. Content view. Buddy, better first. Okay. Anybody else want to name another? You see, how do we enter? Shows. Okay, walking right now. Man, I show tens in this VOD, but it's not the right one. Too many VODs, man. Too many VODs. I just gotta pull up a VOD again and show it. Oh, somebody in chat is clutch. You're obviously the entry because you've got the only Pog move that can take space aggressively. Generally, when you're that agent, you don't take fights like this because you're too valuable at this point in time. Your team needs you to get here. So the Jett player will usually play second in line here while a teammate swings that first fight. The Jett will play like refrag and then they'll switch. And now Jett will go. So that way we get full value out of Jett. Who should take the fight if you're the only duelist? Usually an initiator does, no weed, but it doesn't matter. What matters is it's not you. The only time you should be taking this first fight is if you're taking it in such a way that it's a safe peak. There's two types of peaks, right? There's dangerous peaks where you like commit to a fight. But then there's like, you know, you can jump spot. That's totally safe. You can like pre-fire. That's safe. But what we just did here is not safe. Yeah, and Tens is really good at this. If you watch him, you won't even notice unless you're paying real close attention. Okay, so this is strike one. Hey YouTube, we're Hoojin from the future here. Got a tens clip here. Here we go. This, okay, here we're playing on Ascent, same idea, and you can see in their starting formation, the tens is playing behind his chamber. Okay, he's letting the chamber look for this first fight. He's tagged by the camera, takes the dart off. And here you see his chamber is already taken first contact and peeked this angle. And here you see tens using safe peeks to contest this angle while chamber is wider in case they're trying to fight him. And finally, to cross, you'll see Tens just runs with his knife out to cross this space without engaging in that early fight.
to ensure that his first contact chamber can take the fight. Now, after this kill happens, notice Tens immediately primes his dash. He gets ready to enter. But they get contested by Jett. I hope this is properly demonstrated, the distinction between first contact and entry.
Bam. Bam, bam, bam. So whoever is playing entry shouldn't be playing first contact, okay? Now you have a million questions about what about this scenario, what about this scenario? The answer is somebody's entry, somebody's first contact, and it's not the same person. That's it. I can't explain every single scenario. I can't be like, oh, well, with this team comp, that agent should definitely be entry. The point is, entry and first contact are two different jobs, and you don't give them to the same person, regardless of your team comp. That's it. And so right now, you're giving first contact and entry to yourself, Elliot, which is bad. How do you know who is who? That's exactly the type of question I just said is too hard to answer. It depends on the team comp. It doesn't really matter who you pick, okay? What matters is you don't pick the same person to have both, because that's the mistake people make, where they say, this is my entry, and also they're going to go take all the first fights. And that's really bad. Really bad. Because then if they die, it's like, oh shit, how are we going to take space? So just figure out who your entry is and then pick anybody else, make them first contact.
I'm gonna throw smokes.
I'm nading one.
This is exactly case in point. If you die to that guy, we're like crying.
In the smoke, in the smoke.
What about when Raze's team is waiting for him to peek? What do you mean? Just wait. It's not Raze's job to peek. That's literally the inverse of the question where you're like, what if my duelist never entries? Just wait. They will. Don't rush them. And if they don't entry, that's fine. Just lose the round. What if they flame you for baiting as duelist? That's fine. Just mute them. What are you guys worried about? You're worried, you want to play Valorant suboptimally to appease 4 random humans that you're never going to see again because they don't understand how to play correctly? Why? I guarantee you, most of them won't care.
One flank, one flank, one flank. Last one. One flank, one.
Yeah, and if nobody on your team is peeking, just safe peek, jump spot, jiggle pre-fire. Just don't hard contest angles until you're ready to play entry.
One flank.
Yeah, also, do we need to talk about these satchels, Elliot? Because your entry satchels are the ugliest satchels I've ever seen.
Oh, short.
Yeah, I'll come short.
And I'm gonna go showers, and I'm gonna take the orb, and I can come out with ult. Come with me.
This is exactly the same problem. Do you see it now? Generally, the duelist won't fight this in these types of scenarios. It's really hard to notice these things when you watch pro VODs because there's plenty of times where Jing will fight this as Raze. And it's because his team comp might be different. And now this is really good. Now the fact that your Sage is first contact on this angle, this type of aggression showers is pretty much perfect. See chat, what if my team doesn't do it? Well, not applicable this game. Your Sage is super down to peek in this game. Yes, and now you take first contact and you go out. Well, unfortunate, great molly from them. But this is pretty much perfect.
There's 3 here, there's 3 here. Go. You can flank them.
Oh, we got side road.
What if you entry and your team won't follow me? Then you're probably bad at entry. I'm not going to lie. If you're entering and your team won't follow you, it's for one of 2 reasons. One, they had no fucking idea that you were going out. And your comm was something like, yo, I'm going out. And nobody in the realistically would listen to that. Or 2, you're going out as the enemy team is like util dumping behind you. And so your team can't follow you. It's almost certainly one of those two things. Because if you're the teammate who's going, yo, Sky, flash me through the smoke. I'm going to satchel out. Let's hit the site. I'm waiting for your flash. All right, let's go, go, go. I'm satcheling out. If you're that person, there's no shot your team ain't following you, okay? Bring the VOD. Prove it.
One enemy remaining.
Backside.
Or you're silver. I don't coach silver players. Silver players just have to swing and kill people.
Alright, I'm gonna come out B long with my.
I've got your trail.
I'm gonna nade backside and go. Can we drop smoke? Drop smoke, drop smoke.
Yeah, I'm dropping smokes on them.
One elbow, that's elbow.
Yo, could someone fight it for me?
I'm fighting spawn, I'm fighting spawn.
Coming with you, Sage.
I will do. I will.
The Lady Maniac came for the prime.
One long. Nice.
I'm dead. Can we drop smoke?
Yeah, you do your job really well here because you got the dog, which basically guarantees you don't have to commit to a hard fight before you can play entry.
I'm gonna nade backside and go.
This nade is good.
Drop smoke, drop smoke.
Yeah, I'm dropping smokes on them.
These satchels are gross. Their ult timing's bad, but the kill is good. And at this point, I think we misplay. So we've got site control for the team. It's a lit. We know there's one elbow. We know there's a bunch CT. I would probably try to take elbow space with Sky.
One elbow, that's elbow.
Yo, could someone fight it for me?
I'm fighting spawn,
Because that's one guy elbow. Like if you and Sky push them with a Sky flash.
I'm fighting spawn.
Coming with you, Sage.
I will do. I will.
Otherwise, it's a good round. It's one of your better rounds.
Wait all this out.
Yes.
They molly the showers. They also have a
Alright,
viper
I'm
ward.
gonna put smokes down.
Oh my god, you're just like Brad, dude. You can't resist hucking your nade with no info at every chance you get.
There's
Yo, what?
Look what your nade did, by the way. Nothing. Think Jing does that? Has Jing naded bench? Yes. Would Jing nade bench here in this scenario? No. The game's tough like that. You can't just say, oh, Jing nades bench, therefore I nade bench. You have to try and understand why he naded bench and when he nades bench. He wouldn't do it here, this round, in that scenario, at that time. Because it's bad.
Watch flank.
I'm gonna go watch flank.
In my smoke, close.
Shower.
You don't understand why it's bad? Okay, let me help. So first of all, we sky flash out, pops out bench, tags nothing. So right now we've got all the info that there's nobody close bench. And then we clear close showers and it's empty. So the enemy Viper is almost certainly backside right now, given this Molly's trajectory. Either back truck or back triple. Okay.
They also have a viper ward.
Put smokes down.
And then we just decide to nade bench. So the only time this is converting is if the enemy Viper, while feeling the pressure of an enemy 5-stack hit coming in, has shift walk up over to bench alone with her poison down. It just doesn't make sense. And this is why for lower rated players, I generally just say don't throw lazy nades at all. Because while nading bench there can be good contextually, it takes really good game sense to understand when it's good and when it's bad. And so it's almost like something you unlock as you get much higher elo at the game. When you're in the lower ranks, it's better to hold the nade until you have direct information. Like you know the location of an enemy. You know they're stuck somewhere. Then you use the nade. Because the game sense, like lazy nades, are really, really hard for lower rated players to get right. They waste the nades so much. If we just look at this game, I think we've thrown 7 lazy nades. They've converted 0 times. We threw a singular info nade and got a kill. The flash blinded somebody. Would the nade be good? I honestly wouldn't recommend a diamond player nade bench there, even if the flash blinded somebody. I think a diamond player should figure out if they're definitely bench or not first.
She did it again.
Oh.
NT.
If you can just.
I walked up there. I honestly prefer playing hookah though. Like the wall.
Flashing at Dave.
Yeah, so it should make sense now. You want Sage to be the wide one here.
So no. There's a guy.
There's a guy.
Let's cancel this. Let's cancel this.
Is that Bios guy?
I'm gonna let.
Yeah.
Wait, behind us.
Spike down B.
Is flashing?
That nade backside is good, no? I don't think so. I think it's good if we're entering site with it and we know that they're backside. So we knew they were backside, but we're not entering because they've Raze ulted. So I don't think it's very good because they're just going to dodge it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Anyone know how to do box dash without hookah? You keep on your head. Yeah, you got to jump more to the left and feels comfortable.
Oh, behind us.
Spike down A.
That girl pisses me off.
Oh, 80.
Yeah, as you can see, our nade backside did 39 damage. That's not that good.
My bad.
Now, what it did do, which is good, if we were hitting, is it made this backside guy have to give up their position. And that's really good if we're hitting. But we're not hitting, so the nade's bad.
Weird. Break that.
Big old whoop. Right, I'm outing you. Wait, I'm outing him.
Now I would nade bench. Does that make sense? Statistically speaking, now there could be somebody bench. 3 people tagged in that circle. Wait, you naded back sight? Sure. You're different.
Yeah, he'll stay. Flank.
You will not kill my allies.
Woo!
Nice. Good shit, guys. Good shit.
Yeah, and the Raze was bench. She just ended up peeking you, as you can see.
No, let's go B. Raze.
You see why we don't want this fight? I think you're seeing the patterns, Elliot. Like, this fight shouldn't be ours. Like, if we lost that, the whole round is over.
There's 2 in hookah. 2 in.
And jump up. 2 under hookah.
Can come out. Can we smoke?
Oh no, are you about to satchel out here and screw it up?
Jett was here too. Jett's here too.
I hit Jett 25.
Last is elbow. I'm playing for long.
Oh.
I'm 1 HP. Swing off my contact.
He can't swing this. He can't swing this. Swing off your contact. Look how deep that is.
Yeah.
We have Raze ult. We should.
Player standing.
Oh. Oh my god. You're actually crazy.
Alright. Can you smoke and I'll come out?
Dude, the satchels ended up working. I need you to understand. The problem is not the satchels here. Believe it or not, this is fine. What's not fine is the fact that you're doing this shit with no sky flash. Where's the sky flash, man? Why are you executing right now? It's you versus the world here. Okay. You're about to get the award for the hardest gift card of all time. Your satchels aren't clean at all. I expect to be highly impressed with them next VOD. No throwing your grenade without hard info until further notice. This is not objectively correct, mind you, but you don't currently understand the trade-off you're making when you throw a lazy nade, because you don't understand the value of the info nade. Attack. Time your entry with teammate utility. Don't play first contact and entry at the same time. Defense. Play to control your space, not necessarily increase it in every scenario. Good luck. That's what you need to do. You might have to break that down into slices, I'm not gonna lie. What percentage of Get Good Satchel students have come with a successful follow-up VOD? Not many. Raze is a tough agent to main. Not many. One of my cleanest Raze students that I've worked with is Masayoshi. And when I work with Masayoshi, like I'd just be talking with him and this guy would be in a custom satcheling. This guy could be in a call with like his brand manager. And you know what Masayoshi would be doing? He'd be running around in a custom game satcheling. And Brad got to a similar point where he could be in like a work meeting and it'd be like a boring one. And he'd be in a custom game satcheling on the side. That's like what it takes to be a clean Raze. It takes a lot of hours. Samrion, thank you for the 4 months. You've been satcheling while waiting for each raffle. Yeah, exactly. Like the Raze mains in chat that resonated with you. Dubs TV, thank you for the prime. Dingle Rider, thank you for the prime. Free Jose, man, thank you for the prime. Woohoojin, how do I get over Diablo and back to Valorant? Why does that matter? Just have fun with your life, man. You wish the Tokyo games didn't fuck up your sleep schedule? Dude, be the person you want to be. The Tokyo games are very inconvenient for me. So I just watch the first game of the first match. And then sadly, I just look at the results the next morning. Sleep schedule first. Tokyo games second. Dude, Sam did go hard last night. Sam is cracked. Well, it was something like 6 4Ks in that Ascent series, right? It was insane. Ooh. Ba-doom. Raze mains need to learn the ultimate animation cancel. It pains me to watch them look at a person when their animation slaps. Dude, agreed. Raze VODs are... I'm so torn on them because I need to allow them for people who are like true Raze mains, but it's so frequent that I get Raze VODs where these players clearly do not know the ins and outs of the agent, and it's so frustrating watching them play her. Ooh. How come you mostly stream in the morning? Because I used to work a full-time job, and so I would stream, end stream, and go to work. And now, because it's just my schedule, and it's also nice. Like I end stream around 9 a.m. my time, and then I've got the day, you know? I mean, I do the in-houses on weekdays. On the weekends, I go live my life. Jing VODs convinced me satchels are very rarely used, unlike a Jett dash. What? Link me the Jing VOD you just watched before you eat this timeout, because my interpretation of Jing Raze is so vastly different from this that it's not even funny. I need to see the Jing VOD you were watching. That guy satcheled so much. Watch Ray 4C. Did you watch Ray 4C VODs or did you watch Ray 4C satchel montages? Because those are very different. Montages? Yeah, eat this timeout. Your lack of critical thinking deserves 1 hour break. Of course, Ray 4C satchels more in his satchel montages than Jing does in a competitive VOD. That's like being like, dude, I turned up to a Grim stream and he's using the walls way less than I saw last week. I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, well, I was watching his wall montage last week and he was using them every round. But on stream, he only used the wall like once every 4 rounds. What do you mean, dude? You don't think there's a difference between the montage designed to show off his satchel movement and the ranked footage raw, unedited? Our timeout. Think about what the conclusion you just came to. And come back a stronger and cooler viewer. Red print. Oh, baby. When it rains, it pours. This is another Raze VOD? Red print, I'm not going to lie. I'm in a bad Raze mood. You better be cracked with the satchels. Where we're going next VOD. Oh, he linked it. He linked it. Do we have confirmation from you, Red Print, that you're feeling confident? What the hell? Tracker's laggy. There we go. Huh? I'm interested. Wuhujin sees a low win rate and goes, I can fix him on God. Let me fix him. Let's see this. What the hell's up with this? What is up with this?
Hey guys, how we doing?
What? He's got good mic? The plot thickens. By the way, you know what Jing does? He usually duos with Forsaken, of course, but he'll request a frenzy from his duo and then go double satchel with the frenzy. He's Giga Chad.
Sounds
long. Wait a minute. Hold on.
You're peeking B long with a frenzy? Do I have that right?
raw hard rush B.
Hard rush B.
Sounds good.
Hard rush B long. Hard rush B long. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me compute.
I'm gonna try to put my nade back here.
Do you guys care if I chill around?
I'm just curious. Why do you think all 4 of your teammates chose to buy Ghost this round? Do you think that might be a gap in decision making between you and them, or is it just random noise, you know? Turner, thank you for the 3-month prime. You're about to peak one of the longest fights in the game with no satchels? With Frenzy.
Around mid, so my trip can stay active here.
That's pretty questionable.
Go for it.
I'm not gonna lie.
We play for long afterwards.
Yeah.
Red Print, I gotta call it out. First of all, you shift walking right here, which makes no sense. Your team is full comping. Okay, then you pull your knife out. Now your Reyna, who's already rounded the corner, you jump spot? Okay.
Obscuring, blocking vision. Grenade.
Right now, I'm gonna fight back house.
Contextually a good nade, I'm not gonna lie.
One behind
House.
Oh. And then you just peek in that smoke way too fast.
Walk up slowly, Art.
Can you do that?
Alright, we can reset if we need to. Fall back to mid.
I'm just gonna. Actually, fuck it. I'm gonna go with you guys.
Shit. How many hours do you have? 800? Okay, so I've explained in the past that your Valorant rank is like a formula of 3 different bins of skill combined, which is like your mechanics, your like pre-round planning and game knowledge, and then your intuition. And so mechanics, game knowledge, and like comms, and then intuition. And some formula of these 3 equals your rank. And coaches are the best at helping you with this and a little bit of this. This is really hard to coach. And your intuition is so bad, Red Print. I need to point this out to you. So right now, your chamber, who's peeking from shop, is taking doors. Okay, he's going to hold the doors angle. So why are you Daddy peeking doors and jiggling it?
Recovering it.
Like, why did you just clear that? Right here? We break that? Okay. What is this? You do the same? Yeah, but you're gold and you probably don't have 800 hours.
I only have the 1 star. Fuck.
Yeah, look, you keep doing it. You've made the same mistake like 7 times now.
I only have the 1
So
star.
you see your Reyna peeked this already. So this is good that you Daddy peek this angle here because they could peek on timing.
Fuck.
But what's not good is that you clear this left side here. This makes no sense. They can't be here. They can peek you from the right side at any time, so the crosshair should be there.
You guys want to push connector?
Sort of like that.
Mid's there too.
Grenade.
Hold up. I'm gonna dive flank on connector.
Okay.
Reloading.
One was on A.
Spike carrier's down.
Oh, fuck. 1 shot.
Spike down A.
Shit.
Oh, Reyna 2 shot actually.
Yeah, what's the boom bot
There's a gun
do?
down there if you want to get it. It's a bolt.
I have a Spectre.
Left. Spike down.
Alright, feeling beat.
So far, it hasn't bit us yet.
Yeah.
The assumption they're not going to play the off angle because they have eco advantage? No, Brusky, our Reyna already peaked it. Our assumption is they can't teleport into the off angle after our Reyna passes it. Our Reyna's in front of us. Already peaked the off angle. They can't just appear there magically. The first person out is the one who would clear the off angle. Okay.
I like that play.
Yeah.
Revealing area.
Reloading.
You want to keep hitting or refall?
We can wait out. Try to beat the smokes.
Reloading.
Okay. Yeah.
Reloading.
Alright, let's start looking at other plays. Okay.
Yeah, on 35
might
HP,
have
I
some
like
space
getting
in there.
ratty in these scenarios.
Just short smoke, hall.
Enemy spotted B.
Hitting halls.
Reloading.
Satchel out.
One halls.
Ooh, nice go.
Satchel out.
We could be past my trip. I'm clearing flank.
Somebody look to play off me.
Other side halls.
Reyna's back halls, one's two front side.
Yeah, you felt pressured to peek.
Reyna's back halls, one's two.
Dog bullshit, dude. The dart.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
Got one. I have a gun.
Big kill.
Somebody take it.
Nice.
I'm 5 HP.
Yeah, like look at this. Look at your crosshair placement right now. It like doesn't make sense. The satchels are really good. This is even worse.
There's somebody need a gun.
Okay, stop saying somebody. Who's taking this gun? Is it Reyna? Because it should be.
One R, one pit, one flower.
And then dang, Reyna died.
Yeah, I don't think we need this.
70. It's coming to mid.
Last player standing.
I can smoke off your mid connector.
That'd be great.
Oh, you're on lurk. Could you advertise it with a boom bot?
Somebody out.
What's up, mid connector?
What skin is? Oh, it's.
Red print. Red print. You told them you're there. You're on lurk. The lurker doesn't want to give away their location.
Mage pump.
Lurking entry duelist. I don't even care about that. I honestly think people over flame the lurking Jett, lurking Reyna meme thing. I think lurking on Jett and Reyna is contextually fabulous and totally fine. This round, we have a chamber opping B. Our B contests have been slow. I don't think it's the end of the world for us to lurk mid this round. I really don't. I think it's fine. It's not like we're trying to explode out on B right now. It's totally fine here. Is it optimal? No. Is it fine? Yeah. I don't think you should get mad at like your Raze for lurking B link on a round like this. Like if you get mad at your Raze for doing that, you're kind of toxic. I'm not gonna lie.
Nice shot.
Unless of course you planned, like you made a comm that relied on Raze to entry that round. Yeah, we win the round. I knew you were gonna clear this shit. I knew you were about to clear this wide ass off angle after your Reyna already cleared it. Yes.
Close.
Not necessarily.
What are you doing?
Okay, we just gotta. Yeah, no, we can chill. We can chill. We don't have that.
That's at least two. We reset fatal. Just get out.
Yeah.
You gotta be safe. Yeah, right.
Let's just go B long. Let's go B long.
Yeah.
Let's just go B long. Let's go B
long. This is
Yeah.
such a bad habit. You right now you are playing what is called wingman. Okay, so wingman is when there's two potential threats, and the way that you and your buddy are positioned are that each of you is wider to one of them, and so you need to look at your respective ones. So right now your Reyna is wider to this off angle threat, and she's peeking it from this back wall. Okay. And now there's this other threat right here where if they were looking, they would see you first. You right here. Okay. This is you. They would see you and then they would see your Reyna if they peeked wider. If they'd have to peek even further to see your Reyna. Does that make sense? When you are in this position with your buddy, your crosshair has to be glued to the angle that you are wider to. So right now, your crosshair belongs right where it is right now, a bit lower. And it doesn't move. It just goes there. And as you come out here, you might route to the right to keep peeking it. And so Reyna can come down the steps, high-low with you. But instead, you do this, and you just gave up a micro timing. Now, giving up a single micro timing in a game once happens. It's not the end of the world. But you do this shit every round. 5 times. I bet you die way too much from this nonsense that it feels like unlucky to a degree. But it's not unlucky. It's a really bad habit. This is really bad. Because right now, if they peek here, they don't see your Reyna yet. If they peek tight, They're right here where my banana is. They only see you. And look where your crosshair is. Oh, your Reyna even has her knife out.
Here, wait, chill Reyna for a second.
So right here, we're playing wingman correctly, and our Reyna's playing it wrong now. Although she might be playing B-Link, but this Hall's angle, like she's wider too, and you're wider this one.
Out of charges. Satchel out.
Wait, why did we do that?
Satchel out. Satchel out.
No calm? Okay.
Okay, we can short the end to say as well.
Trying to slide in. Yeah, but like, why not get Reyna to flash halls?
Right here.
Any back guys.
Copy, enter with him, enter with him.
Ooh, you fired it so early.
You have bomb, Sofa.
They're
Okay. Here's the rule with the Raze ult. You're only allowed to fire it with no info if the bar is past my banana over here. Otherwise, you hold that shit until you see somebody.
Copy, enter with him, enter with him.
Take that shit to clear halls.
You have bomb, Sofa.
They're gonna play for Killjoy ulti here. And Astro ulti. We gotta take some space.
Sheesh.
You should run. Loosen up.
Nice.
One tower, one tunnel.
Last player
We can play for the
standing.
back.
They still have Astro, they still have Astro ulti. Care.
Pulling them in.
From, yeah, that's... The force.
Tag 100.
Is VOD feel sped up? Is that just me? No. Our players' decision making is very slow.
Enemy down.
Out of charges.
I cannot believe you peaked that on 45 HP.
CT.
We're coming right back here where we always die. Hear me out. Hear me out. What if we crouched right here in an off angle and just held halls? Then they'd only be able to peek us halls from the other side if they took all of sight and walked behind us, which is very unlikely if we have teammates alive. And we control all of halls if they try to push into it from this side. As opposed to whatever the hell this is, which is gonna get you killed. Like that.
40 on Killjoy.
Last player standing.
I'm gonna smoke there, that'd be really helpful.
Glory.
Oh, this is only if we get to sight though, first.
Revealing area.
Does he clear it, chat? Does he clear the off angle? A lot of yeses. Let's run a poll. Let's run a poll. Does he clear it? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Thank you for the Prime, Tipsy 2, 5 months. C3PO, thank you for the 4 months. And Pardin Zinho, thank you for the Prime. Olive C. Thank you for the Prime. All right, we got about 75% on yes. I think I would also bet yes. The reason why we're not going to bet Hooch Bucks loop is that this VOD is public. People could pull it up and check. Which off angle? Oh, the one on the left right here. Okay. 77% say yes, and you'd be wrong. You'd be wrong. Look at that, chat. Oh, your satchels are not bad. That's actually unlucky.
And 2 and then 100%.
Want me to smoke your mid connector?
Yeah, that'd be great. That way we can push in as we need to. Can we go quiet right now?
Shit, you're better.
I'm gonna wait. Let me go first.
I really don't like the boom bot. So you killed Astra. You've got the whole fucking goon squad ready to peek B Link. What do you need boom bot for?
I'm gonna wait. Let me.
What's the threat that requires boom bot to clear it? There's no way they'd have 2 B Link after you just killed Astra. That'd be 3 B Link. Yo, when he goes first in line though, chat, he's such a god. He clears everything correctly. Oh, shit. We're not first in line.
Face your fear!
Let's get out of here. Chamber, we're coming back to you.
KG is still on A, by the way. That's 2 on B, 2 on B. KG's not here anymore.
Oh, now she is.
I'd hold this guy's main.
Alright,
It's really
we'll
common
for
for them to be in main in these types of scenarios.
Sorry, Sova.
That was from main, wasn't it?
Get out of here. My ult
Sort of like exactly like that.
One enemy remaining.
Every chill, I have ulti.
out of charges.
Nice round, you guys. So that's 100% my bad.
Yeah, she was literally main.
I should have been watching you.
Don't think it's
Thanks.
Okay, we got 5 ultis down B long. Do you guys want to
Can
hit
you
it?
please explain real quick when to hard push or slow push and why it worked? I fucking wish I could explain that in simple terms that anyone could understand. But no, the game is very dynamic. You should do it when it's good. Here's the trick, okay? Visualize the enemy team, predict where they're all playing and how they're going to use their abilities. Then visualize yourself slow hitting and hard hitting, and then do the one that you visualized succeeding more. That is essentially how the game is played. And the better you get at anticipating the enemies correctly and your own hit correctly, the better you're going to pick the right decisions. Okay? It's not like, oh, if A, do B.
Thanks.
Holy cow, we got every ult.
I'm gonna wait for Astra smokes to go out.
Okay, sounds good.
Before I pop ult.
So for example, let's demonstrate. The enemy Reyna is currently back halls, the enemy Fade is CT, and the enemy Astra is playing B Link. Okay? That's where I'm putting them. So let me give you this full example of why you can't just flowchart the game, but if you have good intuition, you can pretty much, she could go heaven as well. So this is the enemy formation right now. Okay. Because this is usually how they play. So I'm going to make this assumption. So now what do we have? Well, we've got a lurking chamber. Zoop. We have us. The boys. We've got Sova. And we've got our own Astra here with Astra Wall. It's lit. So what I'm going to do I'm going to try and get Sova to recon halls to figure out if I'm correct about this Reyna read. Because that probably will indicate everybody else's location. And then I want Chamber Lurk to come in, fight that Astra. And as that happens, I'm probably going to try fight this halls guy with the nade satchel classic. Once, of course, our Astra smokes come for the fade. So that's how I would hit the site. I try to time it as this guy gets to fight Astra, and then we want to explode before the two friends from the enemy team rotate. Let's see how correct my read is. The point is, it doesn't matter, by the way. It's just, this is how I decide what to do. I make a read, and I go for it. Gray recon. Not halls, and now I'm chilling. The chamber pushed too fast on flank. Tough. But I'm sus as hell now. There's the fade where I expected, but where's Reyna?
JJ's connector.
You should run.
You see? You see? Does it make sense now why we should have naded that?
JJ's connector.
All the way back here. When that recon tagged nothing, and you went to nade this right here, your intuition, you were so dead on correct. Then you doubted yourself and you naded CT. Even though your recon saw nothing here, which means the Reyna pretty much has to be right here. Or back screens, of course, but she's never played back screens. She always plays halls. So this is a free nade opportunity. Because you know Reyna's location. Okay, so chatter who asked, that's how I think. So that's why Jing is nading here. And that's why lazy nades are allowed for top level players. Because it's not a lazy nade for Jing to nade there. Because the read is that Reyna's there. And as you can see, we'd recon. She doesn't break, so she's here. And we nade. And fade was CT. Unfortunately, the Killjoy is already rotated. So we naded the wrong thing.
JJ's connector.
You should run. Out of charges.
Oh, they're in the halls.
Spike down. B.
Yeah, and then for some reason, we're surprised that she's halls on the 11th round of our B hit when she's been halls quite literally every time.
Last player stand in the half.
Here, I'll try to.
On B.
Okay. Killjoy's here. Put down somewhere.
At what rank does team comp start to matter? None, honestly, in solo queue.
Wasn't art.
Okay, chill. Our turret's here, though. Alright, when you guys are ready.
Wait for,
I have seen 5 duelists wipe shop in Radiant lobbies. I don't think team comp matters much at all in solo queue. I think all else equal, if you rolled 5 randoms who all had comfort picks on the most meta comp on the map, that would be the best. You know, like you pop Pearl and your team just happens to all be most comfortable on the meta comp. That's the best. But I think if you had a team whose comp is slightly suboptimal, if they all picked comfort, that's probably better than if they tried to fill onto the meta comp, even in Radiant. It's just Radiant players generally are comfortable playing multiple agents and roles on each map. So it's like you see a lot of the meta team comps. Like let's just take Pearl, for example. I'm comfortable playing KO on this map. I'm comfortable playing Cypher on this map. I'm comfortable playing Fade on this map. I'm comfortable playing Astra on this map. I'm comfortable playing Viper on this map. I'm comfortable playing Yoru on this map. I'm comfortable playing Jett on this map. I'm comfortable playing Harbor on this map. Let's see, anything I'm missing? Yeah, I can play Omen. I'd say that's roughly my comfort pool. And so it's pretty common when you put a team of players like me together that you're going to see relatively meta team comps because I've got prep on 9 agents on this map. Like I've got real prep on all of these agents on this map. That's just how it is. And it's like we watched a Psalm Cypher VOD yesterday on Bind. That'll be next week's pro analysis. And that dude had so much prep. He doesn't even play Cypher. And he had so much. It's just because at that level, you just got to become a Giga nerd to anticipate the enemy team as well. Okay, Killjoy and Astra maybe here.
B is fucking open. What the fuck?
Ooh, they already rotated.
Never mind.
Their B is the open. What the fuck? Oh, never mind.
You are divided.
Ew. Are they in the smoke?
Probably Raze.
No, it's just flowers.
Okay, you're better.
Another one's.
Oh, there's two more art. One art,
one art. You also have ult.
One enemy remaining.
Tapped.
Okay, let me check your pre-round.
If I can.
Round in the
I believe. I
Can I get a drop? Does anybody have enough
I can
for a
buy
buy?
him.
Oh, that'd be fantastic. Thank you. If we can
No,
get
I
A,
can
that's
even
good for
buy
my
someone. I can buy someone if I can stinger sheriff or something.
All right, Red Print. Here's your homework. Your intuition is horribly developed, and we need to force you to work that muscle. Okay? How do we do that? It's simple. Well, it's simple for me to explain. It's not simple for you to do. Pre-round comms starting with round 4 and onwards for both halves must be in the following format. I'm giving you like MLA format, okay? X agent frequently plays like Y. Let's do Z to counter that. You need to come like this. Every pre-round from round 4 onwards. Because you are playing round 12 as if it's round 1 right now. There is absolutely no read here. Like, why are you clearing dugout with your ult when the last few times you've hit A, they don't play dugout, they play secret. They play passive on A. Let's get greedy. Let's make some bad assumptions and die because of it. And then we'll also occasionally make some good assumptions and win rounds because of it. And this will hone our intuition. Your satchels are pretty good. I'm not going to lie. This is your biggest issue, is that your intuition is really bad. Like, I can't fathom dying to that Halls guy so many times without trying to hit them differently. Like, your approach to hitting the Halls guy, even when you knew they were there, was, I'm just going to swing the Halls guy. I'm just going to swing the Halls guy. Not satisfactory. I need to know how we're going to counter the Halls guy. I don't care if it works or not. I care that you tried to come up with a plan, some novel approach for this game to counter the way this person is playing here. Okay? It doesn't matter if it fails or works. What matters is that you're trying. You just need to sort of experiment, and eventually you'll learn trial by fire. Thank you for the VOD. Tough notes for you, sir. I think you've developed... With that many hours, you almost have a bad habit of not thinking that way. So it's going to be hard for you to unlearn that. But the game is, it's a dance. And right now you're dancing without taking any care for the person who's right next to you. And you're bumping into him. And you're not graceful. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. If you'd like to get your VOD reviewed, head over to the Discord at discord.gg/woohoojin. Go to the Ralph's Invitations channel, click the Enter Raffle button. yeah, if you're enjoying the stream, I'd appreciate if you could unfull screen and just check real quick if you have Twitch Prime available. Amazon doesn't always remind you when you have Twitch Prime available because they don't want you to use it the moment it's up because they lose money. So all you do is you click the subscribe button and you check real quick right here if there's a checkbox that says use free Amazon Prime subscription. If that checkbox is there, I'd appreciate if you could click it. It supports my channel and it costs you nothing. Thank you, Astro Affy, for the Prime. Thank you, Tree Healer, for the 6 months. Hope we get another Raze main. I'll rip my hair out. Prince Ty, thank you for the tier 1. Marcus, thank you for the Prime. Your God bless us with the Sage VOD. I don't think we've had one yet. Wob2, thank you for the Prime. Amaterastu, thank you for the 3-month Prime. Prince Ty, thank you for the 10 gifted. The reason people use left-handed weapons? Yeah, they like the look of it more. Some people will cope eye dominance. I would recommend not falling into that rabbit hole because it doesn't actually matter. What agent do you see least in the VOD reviews? Sage. Not even close. We haven't seen a single Sage VOD yet. At which distance is it worth to 1 tap instead of 2? Since the second bullet becomes too inaccurate? That's subjective. Depends on the map. Depends on how much damage the enemy's taken. Depends how much damage you've taken. Depends. Is it a straight 50 aim duel? 1v1? I think tapping and using 2 bullets either way at long range is gonna be good. Not gonna lie. It's almost personal preference. You don't want to hear this Raze copium? We haven't Raze VODs forever. Yeah, but nobody's good at Raze here, man. I need to see a good Raze VOD. Aphon Car. Jett bind, diamond 3. Say less. I think we accidentally gave the rejected tag here when we approved the VOD.
Hello.
Wait, Aphon Car totally has notes. Ooh. Oh, you are so cooked. You struck out on this last time. I'd be surprised if you don't strike out today because you've only gained 1 rank. But we'll take a look. Oh, wait, you hit Ascendant. Bro's playing every agent now. Let's take a look, Aphon Car. I'm almost sure we're going to strike out. If I remember Aphon Car correctly, if he actually met this criteria, I feel like he'd cook into at least high Ascendant.
Seriously, man?
Nah, this is stupid as hell. What the hell? You dashed at that guy on 50 HP with a shorty?
Pushing short.
Nice.
One heaven.
Can you heal? Can you heal?
No, I don't heal.
Heal.
Damn, you just let her spam you?
So.
Come on, fast.
Reloading.
Elbow.
Smoke's down.
Ha entrado elbow, pero.
This is so troll. Nope. Dude, what is this brim smoke? People be like, this is everybody below like Immortal. Every single one of you is guilty of this. They'll be like, the team didn't have smokes. I had to pick smokes. And then you throw shit like this. It'd be better if this team didn't have smokes. This, dude, this smoke is so bad. Everybody was like, oh, but that's not when I fill smokes. Yeah, it is. Maybe not this one, but you make smokes that look just this bad in other ways. I guarantee it. Smokes is a hard roll. You can't fill onto it. Oh my God. My God, this smoke is bad.
Ha entrado elbow, pero.
Anyways, I think we should be getting more aggro on the angle we're holding. There's a reason that the notes specifically say 2 to 3 seconds to unswing and relax. You have been unswung and relaxed for 12 seconds now. What are we doing? You have to re-aggress on occasion. And here it makes a lot of sense. So you get a great entry frag. This is lit. You reset. Lit. We get sight. Lit. And now hop up onto this tube to hold CT. Take some aggressive angle.
Elbow.
One TP. Maybe it's fake.
Smoke's down.
Yeah, we feel really awkward here.
So I should.
Dang, we lose the round.
Fake.
Launching smoke.
Can you break that?
Watch out close, maybe.
Oha.
We all try to kill.
Enemy kill. Blocking sight.
Nice.
Clean and resets. And now you re-aggress. Yeah.
Reloading.
Oh, I would take that space back. I'm not gonna lie.
No. Wow.
There's one minute. There's 1 minute.
Okay. This guy was here. This guy was close. Can you boombot?
Somebody out. Satchel out. Reloading.
Better.
30 seconds left.
Watching here. Reloading. Grenade. Reload.
let's pull.
That's just a good round.
Oh, you smoke heaven.
Ult. He's there, ult.
He's U-Haul. He's U-Haul, a fun car.
Wall, Sage. Sage, wall.
Woo, he's got discipline.
Follow me, follow me.
Duck here, Sage, stuck here. I'll pick off your contact. Stay there.
Taken down. Reloading.
In this cubby.
No, it's fine. You can peek off her on that angle too.
Raze will be lamped, I think.
Okay.
One enemy remaining.
Really? This is your reaction speed on this? Monkey, thank you for the 6 months, tier 1. 1 sec. We're frame counting you here, Afonkar, because this seems really slow to me. This is running at 60 FPS. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 30. It took 37 frames before your gun barrel moved right here. So this is your first human input. Which is 600 milliseconds. The hell you doing? The hell you doing? What are we doing? You called, you'd swing off her, so that's what we should be focused on. You've had enough time to look at the mini map and notice, okay, we've got short control, we've got sight control.
One enemy remaining.
Watch again in real time and notice how slow this is.
One enemy
It's like visible how slow it is.
remaining.
Healing you.
Maybe.
How do we train reaction time? If your reaction time is genuinely 600 milliseconds, then I'm sorry, but you're cooked. You're cooked. I guarantee you, you are not that slow. This is not a reaction time problem. A Fonkar has faster reaction time than that. Instead, he's thinking about something he shouldn't be. We're either zoned out, we're thinking about sight, we're thinking about short, when we really should just be thinking about swinging off of our dude's contact. Because that's what we called, and the position is rock solid. It's got nothing to do with reaction speed. Nobody's that slow.
Boombot hook, but no noise.
Watch out for
60-year-old crying right now. 60-year-olds are not that slow. They're not. 600 ms?
Okay, flash.
Okay. Boombot.
Bomb buddy out.
Wait.
What's that?
No go. Open it long.
Stim beacon down.
Average time is 273 according to human benchmark. Yeah, and I say average time for like somebody who plays Valorant is probably under 250. And anything under 300 is fine. Like you can't cope it if you're 280 or 210, it doesn't matter. But if you're 600, then yeah, you're fine. Play a different game. Dude, these brim smokes. I like this. I would ADS. I would stop moving. You're in an off angle.
Someone's in defender's
Ooh!
reloading.
He cross.
I also think the human benchmark average is skewed by the average person's PC. Like if I do that test on my MacBook, I get like 295. I do it on my gaming PC and I get like 200. I think the average person doing that test is doing it on their MacBook, and that's skewing the data up.
You want the op, Raze?
These smokes are terrible. This post plan's really bad though. We got to work on this. Why are you wiggling? You should 100% just be ADS holding this. I don't know why we're wiggling. I don't know why we drop from the angle. It doesn't make sense, Afonkar. Can you make it make sense?
Smoke's down.
Why do we do this right here? What purpose does this serve? Your average is unironically 400, then your PC is unironically broken. This is a factual statement I've just made about your PC. You should look into that. Okay. Back to the VOD.
Come, go back. Nice shot, nice shot. Go, let's go.
Clean!
Behind. Oh my god.
Spike down A.
I have the spike.
One lamps, one lamps.
One short and one.
There. Got him.
One steel short. Two there.
Too short. One close.
One enemy remaining.
Hell yeah.
I have two bullets. I'll peek, I'll...
What?
No! Let's double peek, 1, 2, 3.
You had your dad do it. He got 155 to 220 on all attempts. He's almost 70. Exactly. I guarantee you, if I had like old people do it on specifically my gaming setup, they're gonna get below 300 every time. Anybody who's scoring over 300, I actually think it's almost certainly your hardware.
No.
Okay.
I think this is pretty troll, Afonkar.
I'll peek,
Why are you gonna peek with 2 bullets? Just dash U-Haul and reload? Or just reload right here because your Raze has you.
No! Let's pick this chamber. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, you're looking cracked. How the hell are you ascended 1?
Back.
Oh.
Backside. We're gonna... No. Okay, walk up. Hold this, I'll pick short.
Nobody has natural 400 MS as far as I know, Splash. I genuinely don't think anybody scores that high. If you think you do score that high, go to your local heckin' PC cafe and do it on one of those computers and realize that you're a goofball and you need to
wait.
fix your rig.
I've got your trail.
Bring a friend with you to the PC cafe who you know scores better than you.
Okay, let's go.
As your control. Clean!
My ult is ready.
Okay, Afonkar. Can you please fix these post plants? Why are you looking hookah? It's walled off.
Can someone watch my CT?
Why are you asking for them to watch your CT when you've got the perfect angle for it? Hookah is walled off, sir.
I'm playing anti-flash CT.
I have drop now there.
Oh.
One long. Watch out long.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
You heard them
double
knife
hold,
the
double
wall.
holds.
They're hookah!
Stay here.
They're gonna shoot you!
Isn't he CT? Wait.
No, he knifes the wall!
Wait, I'm dumb. I swear.
I'm gonna start timing out chat for the MS shit. Okay, the sense talk is cringe. Get out of here.
I thought it was CT.
I swear, dude, I'll bring up like decision making and util usage, and chat will talk about it, and then we'll get on the next topic and we'll talk about it. But I talk about aim or mechs or reaction speed, and you copers will not drop it. You guys all got a problem. I diagnose you all with mechanics-itis. Mechanics matter a ton, so much that you should practice them every day. But you know what? They don't matter so much that you should talk about them all day. You guys got to stop Googling about mechanics for 2 hours a day and start just aim training for 30 minutes a day. Shut up about it.
They don't have money.
Okay, let's 5 men long, trust me, 5 men long.
Let's play together. We don't need to give them
Yeah, let's go long, trust me. We go fast.
Let's fly.
Wonder why that is? Because it's palpable. It's very easy for you to tell when you whiff a shot or when, oh, I would have won that round if I just had better aim. It's palpable. It's very hard to see, oh, intuitively, I should have expected Reyna to be Halls there because she's been Halls the past 7 rounds, so my nade CT was suboptimal and I could have had the read. That's not as palpable. And so your human brain doesn't see that issue. It just sees, oh, I whiffed. And so you go to Google more about how to improve your mechanics faster because you think it's your only problem. Newsflash, it's not.
Just trade each other and it's GG.
Gold save the 2 months.
Launching smoke. Watch out for short guns.
Bro.
What? What? We got traded.
I'm blind.
I can't believe that we didn't
blind.
like try to boombot that or anything.
I'll dash in.
Blocking sight.
Close. He's close. Dead.
Easy.
Go. Watch out. Someone not shareable.
Flankings.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Funkar, you are like so close to being cracked as hell. This is literally your problem. I can freeze frame in these post plants, and I can guarantee you're gonna do something dumb as hell. Let's see.
Reloading.
Can you flash elbow? Bro.
You're so easy to predict. Man, I should be a coach. Look at that prediction. Dude, you just have to like commit to something that's high odds in the post plant instantly. You already know about many high odds plays. For some reason, you just like doubt yourself. Like I see you jumping up onto this box and holding CT and I pog off my gourd. And then for no reason, you drop down or you look hookah and it's walled off. And it doesn't make sense to me. Right here, we've got full sight control. We've got a man advantage. You have an operator, for God's sakes. Just go long. Check this flag real quick. They're not there. It's lit. Just post up on elbow and you win the round because you've got an op. And I think you know that this is good. For whatever reason, we're not making these decisions. And I think it's because this decision requires you to sort of gamble that they won't shift walk up long and kill you at this point. So we need to somehow develop a comfort to just not worry about this shit because this is so unlikely. It's not even funny. You know what I'm talking about? Like, look, this is just a free round. If you just clear long real quick and just post up elbow.
Reloading.
And instead we do whatever the hell this is.
Can you flash elbow?
Oh.
No,
We almost lose that round.
Okay, so.
Raze, tell me if...
Let me watch defense.
Okay.
Your offense is so good, Funkar. If you just learn to take a little bit of risk in the post plants in exchange for a ton of comfort, you are going to convert the games like this 9-3 instead of 7-5.
One long.
What the fuck is this? You just swung dry into two people?
Too long, too long, too long.
Bro, hold an off angle. You are Jett? Just hold an off angle. What is this? Wants to be tens? Tens wouldn't peek this. Tens isn't this bad at the game. Tens peaks when it's good and then hits the crazy shot. If you think tens peaks that angle right there, then you don't understand how tens plays, and you need to go watch more tens. He wouldn't peak that, and I know that. I've watched so much tens.
Too long, too long.
Insanely good at the game, and he doesn't make bad decisions like that.
Too long.
I'm rotating. Raze.
He would fight long though. Okay, tens is definitely fighting long, but he's not doing it by dry swinging into two. He's almost certainly going to prime the dash. Hold here. Slight off angle. They peek into him, he kills, and then he might dash this way and keep fighting, or he might dash this way. I couldn't tell you, but he will definitely fight for long. And he might, while he primes dash, he might very carefully take space back, okay? He might look to peek out, but he's not going to swing out and reveal all of these threats at once, which is what we just did. That's troll.
Wait, don't pick Sage. Don't pick Sage. Don't pick Sage.
Relax, man.
Tree long.
Maybe TP.
Yeah. Stay on it. Raze.
Ooh.
Yeah, get in that. Get in that shit. Okay. I want you holding with the sheriff more than I want you swinging in these types of scenarios. Oh, the crosshair placement is so bad.
Why pick? Why?
50 here.
One enemy.
This guy just asked why you peeked.
Why pick?
Killer King 06 is gonna be stuck in Ascendant forever. Fluffy Von Mitten saving the 3 months. Duelist player, why you peek fight with Sheriff against Ghost? You are so dumb.
Why?
50 here.
That's a good peek, Afonkar.
I
I think holding would be even better if you got out ahead of time. Can somebody tell me why both of our marshals are showers right now?
Oh. They first.
And now they won't expect a marshal shot. Wait, no, they'll. Wait, no, Chamber could just. What the fuck are you doing?
I think one on. Fuck.
Come on, man.
Bro's got armor. Shane Zex, thank you for the tier 3. Yes. Look. I want to give you dopamine. Afonkar. You primed dash. You got in an off angle. You held wide and you didn't move an inch. Watch back and let the serotonin flow through your brain. Good play, Afonkar. Good play. Yes. Good. I like that. You are so smart for that. Yes.
Can you hear?
50 on Raze.
No, I don't heal.
Okay.
Jesus, she popped ult in the 4v2 against Eco. Yeah, whatever.
Left. It's a...
If you're about to swing into 3 people And your excuse is that your dash was primed? I need all the dopamine that just entered your brain to exit your brain because it has no right in being there. Let's take a look. You piece! You piece! Just because they're not here is not an excuse. They could all be right here right now. What is this? You swung into the Veda blind! Deserved.
Behind me, on the smoke, in smoke. Nice.
Oh my god, you're better. Wait. Look where you naturally ended up right now because you had to rotate off of B. And then look at these heckin' terrible ass entry fraggers in your ELO who satchel out without a flash. You're literally playing against what's his name? We VOD reviewed him 2 VODs ago. Starts Red something. We gotta find him. You're playing against Elliot, dude. You're playing against Elliot. It's not Red Print, it's Elliot. This is Elliot. You're playing the same elo as Elliot. These guys just satchel out with no util to help them and die to you.
Should we rotate?
80 Q-Jet.
Spike planted.
Damn, this Omen's aware.
Heaven.
Yeah, that's tough. I expected him up here. You even heard the end of the TP sound. You got outplayed there. I won't lie.
Spike down.
You want to keep fighting?
Yeah. Are they in or should they rotate?
I have a judge Raze. You are alone. I cannot fight.
Good, calm. Now just leave.
They know I'm here.
Yes, the game is this simple. Yup, just get up close because you got a judge. Perfect.
It's B1B. 2B long. He doesn't know about me.
One enemy remaining.
That was pretty troll. I would have killed both of them. But perfect. This is what you're missing, Afon card. This round is perfect, but you don't make this decision every time. Do you see what you did here?
Are they in or should
What
they
you
rotate?
did is you recognized that you quite literally could not do something without it being bad. In this case, it was helping Raze fight long with a judge. You're like, I can't do that. And then you said, so I won't. And you just did something else, which was better and might not convert. You just went and tucked. That's what you're lacking in these post-plant rounds where you're walking into an elbow smoke. You have to recognize, I just can't do that. So what's the next best thing? I'll probably just hold long.
I have a judge Raze. You are.
This is why I was saying in the first half, I can tell that you know what the right choice is. You're just hesitant to make it for whatever reason. Like right here, you make the right choice, but I still see the hesitance. You see how you're peeking back out with the judge? You're hesitant to leave her, even though you know you can't help her.
I cannot fight.
They know I'm here.
Because you don't like that she just died for free. But that's her problem. When you get better, you get higher elo, she'll be playing that better too. Fire Claw, stay for the 5 months.
Belong.
Yeah, then I would have killed this guy, but
he doesn't know about me.
Good play.
Watch out, pick the counter.
It's difference between Twitch and Discord sub. There's no difference in terms of the perks you get. The only difference is I get a more generous cut from Discord.
It's eight.
Should we rotate or no?
Entry.
So I'd encourage you to use Twitch if you have regional pricing from them. I would have taken that second shot. That guy had knife out.
One lamps, one shot lamps.
Twitch tier 3 equal to Discord tier 3? It is. Yes.
Lamps.
Okay, Fankar. You still in chat? Give me a play right now that is very likely to convert without caring about anything else. Because I think you've got this shit in your head. You just don't do it. And Real, thank you for the prime. Jojo, thank you for the prime. You know, there's one U-Haul. You know, there's one Showers. Remote lamps, that would be perfect. I'd also be down if you don't want a backseat brim. You can just pop knives. If you pop knives and take lamps, you're winning, statistically speaking, because the knives right click is super strong in those close range fights. Does that make sense? So the brim ult would be good. Jett knives would be good. Don't even worry about the fact that you might waste the Jett knives or the brim ult. Just do a strong thing that wins the round. And we'll worry about everything else later.
Two here.
Because I'm almost certain you're not going to pop knives and take U-Haul. And you're not going to call the brim ult and take U-Haul. You're going to do something else.
I will rotate.
You see? You're afraid to do the right thing because it might not work. You're afraid to invest the brim ult because they might have left A. You're afraid to pop knives because they might not give you value. I can predict you so well this game. I literally knew you were going to contest this suboptimally just in case they weren't here and you wouldn't waste brim ult or waste knives. This is your problem. You're not willing to burn utility unless there's like 100% chance that it's going to yield a result. You need to be happy with 70%. Okay? If there's a 70% chance that something converts, that should be good enough for you.
1 HP lamps. Nice.
One enemy remaining.
Good job.
Nice.
You literally gave me the right play when we paused. I knew that you can come up with it. You're just afraid to do it.
Nice.
Watch out, long.
Nice.
Yeah, so what's the right play here, Afankar? When you've got multiple threats to hold? You watch my streams enough. I feel like I can keep asking you and you know the right answer. There's multiple ways they can peek out of the smoke. What's the correct way to play around this if you have to stay Octagon right now? Let's pretend you can't leave Octagon because I actually don't think you can easily leave. There's a pretty straightforward rule of thumb. It's a 50-50, 50-50. They could peek from either side. Tuck left. Let's say we have to stay right here. What if we had to stay right here for whatever reason? There's a fucking firewall that you can see through that kills you. Yeah, we just gotta pick one. Everyone in chat knows, like, you gotta pick one. But there's a difference between knowing and doing, and that's the line that Afankar needs to cross. Afankar knows it's correct to pick one and hold, but then he flicks his crosshair between the two of them. And so he gets some micro timing.
Long, watch out, long, watch out.
Pick the one that you think is more likely and trust yourself. Someone subscribes to tier 3 to get 100%. I get 90% from Discord. Oh yeah, cooking. Let me just win. Yeah, and here you're not afraid to pop knives. And I think it's because you know that the game's over.
Backside 1 HP.
These are really good knives. You get 2050? That's correct. Clean. Easy gift card. A fun card. Shoop. Shoop. Boop, boop, boop. General, you are too afraid to make the right plays if they don't result in a win with 100% success. Do commit to your decisions and accept your death or the cost of them if they fail. So when you're like updrafted and holding CT, just commit to that. Just stay there and hold CT. And then when the situation changes, you're allowed to change your decision. Okay, so you are only allowed to change your decision when new information is presented to us. So if you updraft up onto that box and the current situation is you think it's 2 CT and 1 potentially flank, then you're not allowed to leave that box until the situation changes. Like maybe there's 1 elbow now and we don't have it covered. Or maybe we know the flanker is long and nobody's covering long. Now you can change. But until this information is updated, you have to commit to your decisions. There was 1 U-Haul. We should have just ulted and taken it. Don't worry about the potential odds that they left. You have to trust your intuition. Your intuition's really good. This happens. It's very common where you learn the game and while you're learning it, you have bad intuition. As you're ranking up, your intuition's bad. And so you're improving your mechanics slowly, you're improving your decision making. And your intuition is improving as well, but it's bad. And so anytime you trust your intuition, it like fails you. And so you learn as you climb to almost ignore what this is telling you. You're like, well, my subconscious is terrible. I can't listen to that. I've got to think. I've got to think about what I should do. Well, you reach a point where the intuition bar fills up enough where in the mid rounds, you actually need to listen to it because you don't have time in the higher ranks to think. This is now only for pre-rounds. The thinking gets moved to pre-rounds and the whole mid round, this is almost all subconscious. You just think subconsciously during the mid rounds. Basically, trust your intuition and commit to decisions. Fasting. Boop, boo, doop, boo. Thank you for the VOD, a fun car. Congrats on winning your gift card. Did I miss a ban in chat? Who's live? Taking on us? Is he tall? Faking on us. I will see you guys at the in-houses today. Thank you for showing up to the VOD review streams. Hope you all learned something. Hope you have a good Monday. Appreciate the subs. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the viewership. Say hi to Fake and Honest for me. Enjoy the YouTube video. See you later. When's in-house? Click the event tab for the answers to any questions related to when. Have a nice day.